locations throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the two-time UFC featherweight champion, the one and only Jose Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is Jose Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, Jose Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish it, Moicano, Jose Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried Jose Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. It's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one too.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Triple C, Henry Cejudo, set to fight Jose Aldo. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC bantamweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
Absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From international fight, championship fights all across the board become the T-Mobile.
Pretty good jab there by Aldo. All right, so there it is, just as he said in our fighter meeting, he's going to pursue the clinch at all costs. He doesn't care about the crowd. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets hit by that leg kick. Back and forth we go. Cejudo gets another takedown. The question now, what will he do with it? Nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Good work from the top here by Cejudo.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Cejudo's back to the side control now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Massive shot from the top.
All right, here, final seconds of round one.
He's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, round two. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Really good job by the fighter to land that kick. Sauce referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that shot. Oh, was that a switch kick?
It's such a beautiful technique if done the right way.
Now going upstairs with the left hook. Well, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. He passes to half guard. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. That was nice.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Aldo's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, great reversal to top position by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Final seconds. Round 3 next.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Cejudo gets caught by the straight punch. Single leg takedown is good. Well, he had a lot of success with his takedowns in the previous round, and there it is again. So the adjustments in the opposite corner have not been made.
Has not paid dividends. Once again, he finds the angle, he gets to the leg, and he scores another takedown. Great job by this guy. Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cejudo.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Aldo. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Aldo. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, roundhouse kick. All right, single collar time now. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Aldo. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. That was a slick transition.
Cejudo's able to transition back to side control now.
All right, let's go. Work. 30 seconds left.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
All right, bud. Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. misses with the left punch there. And his cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Takedown defense holds up. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. We'll see if he can finish. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Both fighters now continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Well, really playing to that length when he landed that punch. Oh, he just could...
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. This is getting tight.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Cejudo. Under a minute to go in the round.
Beautiful transition.
Aldo's eye is starting to swell shut. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. Got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him and is dealing with this cut on the cheek.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Missed on the right hand.
Nice double change. Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Side control now. Cejudo's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of...
Huge elbow there. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ. Oh, big shots here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. He's brutalized them with the ground pound. This fight is close to being done. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow himself to get subbed.
Aldo's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Always being closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Henry Cejudo!
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets it done on all 3 scorecards against the kickboxer. Crowd was loving the kickboxer walking out. Now they're showing their appreciation for the wrestler after a most dominant performance tonight.
Expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
The expectation was that the kickboxer was going to do something fun, but the reality